Hi everybody, Dakazu here. I'm joined by Darfox8
Hello.
and our friend Rush.
Hello.
And we're about to watch the final episode of Million Tag. We have reached the finale. Episode number 8. The judging for the final challenge is about to start. As always, you want to make sure you queue up the 8th episode of Million Tag. I'll do a countdown, and when I say go is when you hit play. Our watch through and translations should line up. You can check in our description for a link as well. All right, let's go. And countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. Oh my god, Chainsaw Man guys there. Jigokuraku Hell's Paradise guys there. Netflix anime producers here. What? The writer-artist pair awakens? Oh my god, look at this selection. Listen to this music.
Wow.
Yeah, here we go.
So exciting.
I'm not singing this time.
Whoa, a star is suddenly born? Was that tagline always there? I'm not sure. Well, here we go. We have our 3 comedian hosts along with Ayane Sakura, voice actress. Yep, now it's time to start the video. Reminder that this final challenge was making a storyboard for chapter 1 and 2 and character illustrations. Oh, these guys are like the navigators. I think they're comedians too. Oh, they're interviewing all the manga artists. We have Hayashi, the female artist. Oh, they're asking how was the experience. She's like, it ended immediately. Yeah, they're all saying like it was so fast. Oh, she's saying that like she really thanks her veteran. Oh boy. Mr. Negative is like, it was so hard. They're like, won't your opinion change if you win? Like, writing will be fun? No, it won't. What a guy! Yeah,
True to his
3
heart.
months of challenges. 4 challenges they've had to do. Oh, and we're reflecting on the artist-writer team who have not placed in any of the challenges. They've had such a rough time. Oh, they feel like they've really grown, though, because even if they failed, they've used that to kind of adapt and get better. Oh, wow, they say they actually got to talk with other tag members. I don't think we've ever seen footage of them interacting with the other artists,
really,
other
no.
teams. That's kind of cool. So they're only grateful for the experience.
Good for them.
Yeah. Oh, here we have the final judgment for these 6 titles. Oh, Ayane Sakura is saying, like, these are all awesome. He's saying, like, they're thicker, too, because there's 2 chapters worth. And as always, you can find links in the details for, like, to go read all of these, like, entries over at the Million Tag website. Okay, so they're going to pick the placement first through 3rd. Sorry. And our judges are the editor-in-chief and vice editor-in-chief. And also we have Tatsuki Fujimoto, creator of Chainsaw Man. Kaku Yuji from Hell's Paradise Jigokuraku. And Kohei Obara, who has worked on Dragon Ball Kai and Saint Seiya. He's the Netflix anime producer. So we have 3 guest judges and 5 judges total. The Chainsaw Man guy says readers decide if they're going to keep reading within the first 4 pages. So he's looking to see that first hook.
Nice Monster Inc. clothes.
Yuji Kaku says he loves characters the most, so he'll be looking at the main character. the Netflix guy is saying he's looking for characters that you want to cheer on, and the story is really good. So which tag will win? Let's start with Oshi Ishii, the award-winning manga artist, and her veteran editor. The title is The Fighting Salesman. Okay, this is a world where World War has broken out and there are killer robots everywhere. The main character is a saleswoman who's bad at her job. She finally makes her first sale after she gets help from a elite salesman. But then killer robots invade, and she's about to die. But she's saved by the elite salesman, who's actually a fighting salesman. They fight in like big robot suits. And he invites the bad saleswoman to come work with him. Okay, Vice Editor-in-Chief says lots of parts are really interesting. Editor-in-Chief says the concept is really easy to understand and very strong. But Netflix guy is saying it is easy to understand, but I want a little bit more. Chainsaw Man loves this expression of this like bad salesman. And Kakuyuji, Hell's Paradise guy, says, I can tell the artist loves this character. I can feel the love in the drawings. And if they brush it up or revamp it, it might be even better. They're not strong like words. Now we have Natsui, the youngest manga artist, and his youngest editor. Okay, the story takes place on Earth where aliens have come in. I think they've joined like a space federation. And we have two human girls who exterminate alien invaders, like invasive species. But one day they find a raccoon dog that was supposed to be extinct. And they learn that there are other like potentially like extinct Earth species of animals in space. So they're given a mission to go out to space and like go hunt them down. That sounds cool. Editor-in-Chief says there's a lot of really emotional scenes, plays to Natsui's strength, and it was fun to read. No, Netflix guy thought the character designs are like that Burr or the raccoon are like kind of like simple looking. And so he's saying like maybe in contrast, the alien designs need to be a little bit more like crazy, like super big or super tiny or like super different looking to kind of contrast that.
I don't think I like Netflix guy.
Netflix guy is very like, he's very harsh.
Yeah.
Oh, Yuji Kaku says, I wanted to see the penguin or like more animals being saved in the first two chapters. But Chainsaw Man is saying maybe in the third or fourth chapter, we'll get to see those things. And we'll get to see them like have an adventure out in like space. It might be good. All right, moving on to the female artist Hayashi and her female editor. Okay, it's a story about a young man, Ichi, who lives on an island where they revere gods, but he's shunned because his parents betrayed the gods. And one day he meets a mysterious girl who ends up being a god. And he becomes attracted to her. But Ichi dies after trying to save her from creatures. But then he is resurrected in the world of gods and decides to become her bodyguard. So it's kind of a romance between a human and a god. Editor-in-Chief is saying it has the this story has the most details, but it wasn't like well taken care of in the story. It was hard to explain, maybe a little too dense. Hell's Paradise guy is really praising like the romance scenes, characters looking at each other. Oh, Netflix guy says, I want to see more of this the most. And he really likes the cute character. Whoa, look at that. Yeah, he really thinks that a series like this could really take advantage through an anime. Chainsaw Man says he didn't like how both main character, the guy and the girl, were too normal. He wants one of them to be like more crazy. That's a very Chainsaw Man, opinion.
Yeah, it is.
All right, Fetish Cat. Okay, we have a high school student, Keigo, and the alien that can turn into weapons, Decolte. To take out other aliens, Decolte makes Keigo her basically her buddy. And Keigo gets wrapped up into this battle against alien invaders, I guess. Oh, there's a hook at the end of the second chapter where an evil character is approaching. Vice Editor-in-Chief says it was easier to understand than the other prototypes he saw from Fetish Cat. Hell's Paradise guy says he can tell Fetish Cat really loves Decolte's character. And it's really fun to see scenes with that character. Oh, Netflix guy is really praising the character. Talking about how in the story is really focused on relationships through touch, and it matches Fetish Cat's fetishism. Oh, Editor-in-Chief wants to push for Fetish Cat. Chainsaw Man says he feels that Fetish Cat really wants to keep improving, and that is very important for a manga artist. Alright, Mr. Negative and the Hitmaker, Lin. Title is Beat in Motion. There's a college student who gave up on his dreams of becoming a musician. He meets a violent woman and decides to go back to his childhood dream of trying to become an animator. He posts an anime, it goes viral, and then he gets a job from this violent girl who is actually his favorite music artist. So it's a romance between a musician and an animator. They're praising Mr. Negative's writing of male and female characters in romance. Oh, Netflix guy is praising the story really representing the visuals representing this character being really depressed and sad. Okay, Chainsaw Man really likes this type of story and he draws them himself. But he's saying what is the third and fourth chapter going to be? He's worried. Oh, in the second chapter, he saw that it was going to be more focused on the relationship. But Chainsaw Man is that animator guy should just focus on making anime instead of pursuing a girl. Focus on the anime, dude. But Hell's Paradise guy was well, maybe that's what will happen eventually. Chainsaw Man's oh, yeah, that'll be cool. Alright, last pair. Writer artist team. We have it's about a girl, Elle, who's a top athlete, gets invited to a elite female high school. But at the entrance ceremony, she passes out. And when she wakes up, she's in a strange world with strange creatures that attack you, that have the face of humans. And inside this strange world, Elle has to like reveal her super strength that she's been hiding because she has a complex about it. So it's like a survival world. Oh, Vice Editor in Chief says this is like the most interesting work we've seen from the writer artist team. Oh, Chainsaw Man is praising the design of the monsters. Okay, he's saying that if you don't care about your monsters too, they'll like won't look good, and you can tell that the artist cares about like the monster and like it comes through in the drawing. Editor Chief likes this scene where like Elle breaks like the microphone during an interview because she's so strong. Oh, Hell's Paradise guy says he can tell that the writer trusts in the artist. Like, the writer believes that the artist can, like, pull out, like, a really scary scene or a dynamic panel. Like, he can tell that through the art. That's interesting. Alright, judging is over. Which tag will win? Oh, so the MCs are giving their opinions. Oh, Ayane Sakura really like this. Fighting Salesman. Oh, there was a character illustration of the other fighting salesman from different companies. And they're praising, like, the designs here. Like, they want to see more. Oh, Ayane Sakura really also like the writer-artist team's work. Yeah, she says, like, it's like they awakened in their abilities. Oh, they really like the young manga artist Natsui's work. Oh, they're saying this character is perfect for Ayane Sakura. Oh, she's practicing. Alright, now it's time to announce the final results. They're at Shueisha in the studio. Oh, the MCs are introducing themselves because they've never met the tag teams. I say they're a little nervous. So the editor-in-chief and vice editor-in-chief of Jump Plus, they will be announcing the winners. Okay, they're going over the prizes. So approximately $50,000 US. Serialization on Jump Plus. Guaranteed physical volumes, and a Netflix anime adaptation. They get it all. Oh, she's making a One Piece reference. I left it all there. Everything. Okay, so the MCs don't know the results. Only the editor-in-chief and vice editor-in-chief know. Oh, they're asking what did the judges think about like the growth of the tags and the manga artists. Wow, vice editor-in-chief says he's been an editor for 10 years, and this is like the most growth he's seen in anybody. I don't know, maybe that's lip service. Alright, we're announcing the third place. Oh, they're saying like second and third place, once they get announced, they will no longer be able to get first. Well, obviously.
Yeah.
So it's like winning but also losing at the same time.
Yeah. Alright. The final challenge. Third place is... Whoa.
The team, right artist
This
team.
feels super reality TV.
Right artist team. Right artist team. I bet they got third.
Oh, female artist and female editor team got third.
Okay.
Yep. The story about the love between a human and a god. They're saying like they need to subtract some details, make it a little bit simpler story. But all the scenes between the human and like the god were really romantic and good. And the characters are drawn really well. Yeah. So a story about, you know, a commoner in love with a god, a human in love with a god. They need to really kind of like flesh out all those details. Make it into better work. Oh, they're asking what she thinks. She says she got to write what she wanted to. So the fact that she placed makes her happy. Oh, they're asking the editor, Takayama, as well. She is happy, but also, like, frustrated. She wanted her to get first. But she also wants to continue to work with her and support her. Time to announce second rank. Second place! Oh my god, these zoom-ins. The fucking boom. Oh, the fighting salesman.
Ooh.
Oshishi, the award-winning manga artist. Second place. Yeah, Oshishi, second place with the veteran editor Tamada. Oh, Chainsaw Man guy liked the setup and the theme and the story. Oh, Netflix guy is wondering, like, is it going to be connected, like, the strength of their battle is going to be connected with how well they do sales? Because that'll be interesting. But they didn't really, like, flesh that part out in the first two chapters that they read. So, if they fixed that, it could have been, like, the best work here. Oh, yeah, they all agree. High praise. Yeah, and she's saying she wants to fix it and aim for serialization with her editor. Yeah, the editor is like also frustrated, but he wants to work hard so he can get it serialized. He's saying second place, yeah, is the most frustrating position. Oh no, don't shoot back to her. That's awful. Why would you say that, man? Okay, so out of the 4 tags that have not been picked yet, we have Fetish Cat. Yeah, this is her saying she really wants to get first because she wants an anime. Will it be Natsui, the youngest artist? He's not sure about, like, the ranking, but he is satisfied that he did this challenge, this million tag. Will it be Asai Oishi, the writer-artist team, who are only grateful for the opportunity? Will it be Mr. Negative? Does he have any confidence about winning? No confidence. Which team will win? The winner is... Oh my god.
This music.
This is so excessive. Oh no!
You got
Oh
tummy
my
ache.
God.
Wow.
Mr. Negative and Hitmaker Lin.
Beat in motion. Okay.
Wow. The story between an animator and a musician. Beat motion wins. Hell's Paradise guy said it was the most well constructed out of all the entries. And Chainsaw Man said it was number 1 in his personal ranking. Hell's Paradise guy saying that The fact that you can read it without having any stress, just like it's easy to read. Oh, they're suggesting like the animator can make the music video for like the preview video for Netflix as well from the story. And that's a trophy. They called it a shield. A tate. They're asking, how does he feel? Oh man, he's just stuttering. And he's like, I'm just worried about what I gotta do next. Lin Say is like, well, let's not be satisfied with like the situation right now. Let's keep working hard. Wow. Okay, editor-in-chief is saying, you know, the rankings here are just only at the moment now. We really think that all tags here can sell 1 million copies of their work.
Oh.
Oh! Oh my god, the preview guy gets to do a final preview about like what will happen next in the life of Mr. Negative and Lin. He's like, yes, I get to do a final preview for Mr. Negative. Next time, they will sell 1 million copies. God, going back to all the artists. Yeah, the writer-artist team are talking about how we're gonna do just the best that we can. Oh, like a montage between like all the editors and like the writers and artists. They're gonna work together to try and get a working jump. Female artist really feels like she broke out of her shell. Female editors like, I immediately want to start working on our next work. Oh, yeah, and she's saying she wants to work hard, so even if she didn't get first place, she can still sell 1 million copies. Wow, Fetish Cat's really frustrated. Like, really frustrated. She really wanted to win. But her editor believes that she isn't the type to just stop. They'll just keep, like, going forward. Natsui, the youngest, says this was a really good experience for him. And the youngest editor that works with him, looking forward to talking with Natsui about what he wants to write, what's good to write, work together to find that. And they will keep moving forward as well. Oh man. Well, she is praising the veteran editor so much. And the veteran editor is like, I can't do anything with an artist. And also, we're aiming for serialization by next year. Man, they're ambitious. Mr. Negative is gonna work hard to write something. Yeah, you know, he was having a good time up till now, but now he worries about the future. But yeah, they're gonna work together. Ends with a handshake. They shook hands at the beginning and they shake hands at the end.
Well, that was
wow!
That was wrapped up pretty quick.
I cannot believe Fetish Cat did not place.
Yeah,
I'm really
she
surprised.
Placed every other time and then didn't at all this time. It was shocking to me.
Yeah. Also, it seemed like pretty strong work too.
It
like
did.
The design looked really cool, and I feel like people would be horny for it.
I will say I read all the works beforehand, and I did think that Mr. Negative's work was very top quality. But I thought Fetish Cat was going to win. I thought that was the one they would pick, based on how good that was.
Maybe my mind it's very like battle oriented, but I feel like there's not much to serialize in Mr. Negative's work. It's like, I guess it's just going to be a drama, a relationship drama going forward. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know either.
Everything else seemed like, okay, very easily you could see how they're going to turn this into like a long-term serialization.
Right.
But Mr. Negatives, it seemed more suited for like a short series or something.
Well, for the fighting salesman that placed second, it was good, but I thought it was good in parts, right? It didn't kind of flow together as a story.
Right.
And then the one that placed in third, the female editor, I'm really surprised that they ranked in third.
Yeah, that was
Because-
kind of surprising to me too.
I mean, like, it had, like, you saw that one shot of, like, the god holding, like, the head of the human.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Like, that was really well drawn, and there are scenes like
sure.
that were great, but I just didn't grab me, like, how some of the other works are. I will say, even though, like, in this episode, they set up that, like, the writer-artist team, they're gonna make a big, huge comeback and win, the underdog. Their work was okay.
Yeah, I do like how they never seem like discouraged at all, even though they don't ever place. I think that's
Fetish Cat
Admirable.
felt like the one who was being the most honest.
yeah,
I'm
that's
I'm
fair.
really
Right.
frustrated.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I do. Yeah, the writer artist team though, I do like at least the artist like design and stuff. Like Chainsaw Man Guy was saying, like it's the monsters and everything they're really well done. I think.
Maybe we'll see them all in the future.
Yeah, maybe.
Maybe, but this million tag was, I felt like up till the ending with all the zoom ins and like the slow mo and like then the pause before the announcement, like it was a pretty well made reality TV show. It went really reality TV at the end.
Yeah, they hammed it up for the end, which I guess is okay. But for the most part, it was a pretty good show.
Yeah.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, well, thank you, Darfox, and thank you, Rush, for watching.
Thank you for your breakneck speed translation.
It was a lot, that final episode. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, that was hard.
Yeah.
My brain stopped about twice, so. Anyway, thanks for watching, everybody. And stay tuned for more content on Manga Mac TV. Bye!